सब्सक्राइब करें हमारे चैनल साइबर टेक को और देखें नीट एंट्रांस एग्जामिनेशन के लिए बायोलॉजी के वन लाइनर्स क्वेश्चन का सेट नंबर 30 फ्रेंड्स। और आज के वीडियो में हम प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं एंडोक्राइन ग्लैंड्स पर आधारित कुछ महत्वपूर्ण वन लाइनर्स क्वेश्चन का सेट फ्रेंड्स। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं आज के वीडियो को। क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट है हमारा, व्हाट आर हार्मोन्स? तो हार्मोन्स आर complex organic compounds secreted by endocrine glands. Next, what is the function of the hormone? Hormones play a crucial role in regulating various physiological processes such as growth, metabolism, and reproduction. Next, endocrine glands differ from exocrine glands in that there are three types of the glands. One is endocrine, other is exocrine, and the third is mixed gland, which is pancreas. Here, endocrine glands differ from exocrine glands in the fact that endocrine glands are ductless and exocrine glands release secretions at the body surface or into ducts. Next, what gland is located at the base of the thorax, just inferior to the laryngeal prominence? This is the Adam Spiel's apple. This is the thyroid gland, which is situated at the base of the thorax, just inferior to the laryngeal prominence, Adam apple. Next, what gland is located just superior to the kidneys? This is anal gland. Next, what gland is located at the base of the brain? This is the pituitary gland, which is located at the base of the brain. What connects hypothalamus to the pituitary? The pituitary gland is connected with the hypothalamus through an infundibular stalk or infundibulum. Next, the anterior pituitary secretes hormone. The anterior pituitary secretes hormone, growth hormone, adrenocorticotropic hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, and luteinizing hormone. Next, the posterior pituitary stores and releases oxytocin and vasopressin produced by the hypothalamus. Next, the posterior pituitary stores and releases oxytocin and antidiuretic hormone or ADH. Next, the endocrine glands responsible for the body circadian rhythm is the pineal gland. Next, the pituitary gland is termed as the master gland because it controls the various other endocrine glands through their secretions called hormones. Next, the pituitary gland regulates several other endocrine glands in the body, so also known as master gland. It is the similar type of questions for the explanation of the master gland. Next, the pituitary gland produces prolactin that plays a significant role in the development of the mammary glands and production of milk. That is the function of lactation. Next, pituitary hormone triggering the male testes to generate sperm, and in females triggering the follicular development on the monthly basis is follicle stimulating hormone FSH. Next, glucagon hormone secreted by pancreas accelerates the conversion of the glycogen into glucose. Next, the parathyroid hormone PTH in the human body increases blood calcium level. Next, the primary target of the releasing and inhibiting hormones of the hypothalamus is the anterior pituitary. Next, pars distalis, pars tubularis, pars intermedia belongs to the anterior pituitary, also known as adrenohypophysis. We know there are two lobes of the pituitary gland. One is anterior lobe, also known as adrenohypophysis, and other is posterior lobe, which is also known as neurohypophysis. Neurohypophysis not produce any type of hormone, but it stores two types of hormone, oxytocin and ADH of the hypothalamus. Hypothalamus produces these two types of hormones, whereas these are stored in the neurohypophysis and are released when demanded. Next, which cell in the pancreas secrete insulin? This is the beta cells. Next, which hormone decreases the blood glucose level? This is the insulin. Next, which hormone causes the contraction of the liver? This is the oxytocin. Next, which gland can be classified as an endocrine and exocrine gland? This is the pancreas, which is also known as mixed gland, and it is the combination of two glands, that is the exocrine and endocrine gland, which are functions of the hypothalamus. This affect the heart rate, control temperature, and affect water balance. Next, which endocrine gland controls basal metabolic rate? This is the thyroid gland. Next, which endocrine gland produces its hormone in the large quantities as a result of emotional stimulation? This is the adrenal medulla. Next, which hormone stimulates the breakdown of glycogen in the liver into glucose? This is the insulin hormone secreted by the beta cells of the pancreas. Which hormones converts excess of glucose into glycogen? This is the insulin hormone secreted by beta cells of pancreas. Similar type of questions with the similar answer. Next, which endocrine gland is also called the master gland? It is the pituitary gland, which is also called the master gland. Next, which hormone is responsible for the secretion of milk after parturition? This is the prolactin hormone. Next, which is an accumulation and releasing center of neurohormones? This is the posterior pituitary glands, and neurohormones refers to oxytocin and ADH, antidiuretic hormone. Next, the secretions from which of these glands differ between males and females? These are gonadal hormone. Next, the emergency hormone to face the danger or to fight is secreted by adrenal medulla. Next, the most abundant hormone produced by the anterior pituitary is growth hormone or GH. Next, the hormone is responsible for fight or flight response is epinephrine and norepinephrine, and particularly or especially epinephrine. Next, testosterone is secreted by the Leydig cells present inside the testis. Next, cortisone hormone is secreted by cortex of the adrenal gland or cortical part of the adrenal gland. Next and the last question of this video: what gland requires iodine in order to produce its hormone? This is the thyroid gland. And this is the last question of this video. Thanks for watching. Have you a good day.